Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel from What's the Best Gamer. My name is Sol, and I'm just going to play a little bit more Animal Crossing. Probably, maybe I'm going to make this a little bit shorter than the others since I'm not going to be doing a Half Moon Paradise. Just going to go throughout kind of a regular day for me in Animal Crossing. I did a couple things already, and I've already came back from the Mystery Island from Cap. It was a winter one, so I was able to get some snowflakes, some squid too, because I wanted to do a certain DIY recipe. So just gonna go ahead. Oh, I actually don't have space in my pocket, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Probably come back. A lot of these areas on my island. It's funny. I kept redoing and like fixing it because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do at first when I first started the game. I wanted kind of to split. Hi Lucy. Split the area into different regions for the different fruits. So one area was apple, one area was pear, and all this other stuff. Started it, didn't really care for it. No way. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna sell that. These I'm gonna use to cook, but I'm gonna save these for later as well. This I might put into Nookazon. That should be good. Then afterwards, I kind of divided my map into different regions. Um, so kind of the top region was where I had my home, and then the bottom area was like a residential place, and then there was a storefront area, but I didn't really like it. I still wanted it to be playable. So, for example, I've seen a lot of core different themed islands on YouTube, and one of the things I notice is I cannot imagine myself being able to. I mean, the islands look amazing, but I can't imagine myself hopping on to play on these islands because there's so much stuff in the way, and that we have to walk and kind of maneuver around. So I wanted it to kind of be core-esque, where there's a lot of things and a lot of cool areas that I've built, but still be playable, so I'm able to get through things, not be blocked off or having to go a roundabout way, just to do regular fun things on my island, because this is the only island I have. So I'm not going to be starting a new one. But as you can see here, I have been able to move Shino, which I was very happy about since I got her amiibo card. Sasha, which was another one of my favorites that I kind of wanted to move in, and then Ione that I wanted to move in as well. I ended up swapping out. I swapped out Lucky for Sasha, so I still got a Lazy. I swapped out Ruby for Shino, and then I swapped out Meringue um, for Ione. Um, I actually don't really remember her type, but I remember I had a couple of normal and lazy villagers. So I have Zucker, who's another lazy, but I still have at least one of every personality types. Especially because I've noticed that food. Sorry. Food wise, it seems like different villager types will give you different things. So I've noticed that because Dom is a sporty villager, he tends to give me cooking DIYs that are healthy. So today actually, he gave me the fruit salad recipe. Which I cannot. Oh, here we go. The fruit salad recipe. And he's also given me this tomato bagel sandwich. So he's only been giving me like a lot of healthy stuff. A couple other ones giving very specific things. So I've been just keeping track of that. Going into villagers' houses. Just seeing if I can get something. So Shino is not there, so I'm assuming she's not making anything. I'm starting to notice I'm very disorganized when I'm doing stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna do stuff as I go. Okay, so Dom is out, so he's not making anything. Did I go to, yes, I did go to Brewster already, and I could have assessed sort of a couple of fossils. You already saw your name was out. Judy was out too, so I'm assuming maybe Kurt or maybe Sasha is probably doing something. So I want to go ahead and see that. Then what else is on my list? I already went to Harv's Island, and Red wasn't giving me anything that was real. I had one that I had already previously got, but it I didn't need it because I didn't need a duplicate. And then the other one was a fake, and I know that tomorrow is technically the start of the new week, so it was going to refresh itself, so there was no reason for me to buy something. Alright, so let's see what Kurt is making. So he's cranky, so I'm interested to see what kind of... So he's been giving me a lot of types of jelly recipes. Do I already have this, though? I don't think I do. Ah, that's good. Yeah, so they each do give you different things. So let's see what I have, or how it looks. Ooh, wrong way. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, so I have the pear, the peach, the cherry. I'm assuming there's probably the other flavors too. I wonder if there wouldn't be one for coconut. I feel like these are specifically for the specific fruits that we actually get for our islands. I'm interested to see how you get more of your specific these smoothies, because I haven't gotten any other ones yet. Alrighty, so now that I've found who was cooking, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. And I placed a couple things already on my island. Actually, should I make that cherry recipe? I mean, it's not going to serve any purpose really, but it's just 2 cherries. I might as well. I need my apples because I'm close to one of the achievements to sell apples on another friend's island, so I just want to make sure I'm constantly getting those to stockpile and then going over to my friend's island to sell. I'm gonna keep the swimsuit on only because I want to make sure that I get Pascal stuff, because I'm almost done collecting all the mermaid DIY series. Sometimes, oh my gosh, it takes so long to find these dumb shells, and then the worst thing is when you finally find it and he only gives you a pearl. Sometimes I really feel like this game is playing with me. Let's see, let's go ahead and bury this. I haven't found that cute gyroid that everyone's been posting about with the gnarly looking hair. That's the one I want. And I also need to decorate this area a little bit better. But then again, I don't even really need such a huge plot for gyroids, because really you only get to go to one island, and then when it rains you do get more, but they're scattered all over the place, so realistically them all appearing here for me to collect is just, it won't happen. So I gotta cut my losses. Let's see, so I guess I could give him this. Might as well check what I got here. Do I? Yeah, I kind of have space. Let me move some of these bushes somewhere else. These are some of the new ones I believe that they have. So when I went to the island, I just wanted to collect some. That way I can use it too. Or maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just crazy. I just haven't seen them. Do I have? Yeah, I have more. Well, it's not like we really be telling me these things. I really did wish though that they kind of had a marker of kind of stuff you've already purchased. Because sometimes when I go to the, especially in the Able shop, it's so hard for me to tell whether or not I've already purchased something. So I'm really just ogling, kind of wondering if I can remember my inventory, which is kind of dumb because let's be honest, I'm not going to remember that. So then I have to go all the way back, check the inventory, then go all the way back so I can say, oh, actually I didn't have it, or oh yeah, I actually did have it. That also happens in like the Nook Cranny store too, where I see an item and I'm not sure if I already had it or the color variant, so I always constantly have to check. You know what's so funny about this? For the longest time, I was like, oh, why does this man always sleep every time I come to this museum? Like, I get that it could be boring, but like, geez Louise. And then all of a sudden, I finally make the connection. This is how slow I am. I finally make the connection, like, oh, he's an owl. He's nocturnal. I was like, that's a cute little detail, but I was just, this doesn't make no sense. So this fit makes me look crazy, but then again, I've seen crazier fits from other people kind of wearing them, so I guess I'm not that crazy having them. Okay. I guess I can go swimming. I guess not like I'm really following anything anyways. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll go here. So, with my in-depth review of being able to do this, also, they swim so slow. I wish I was going to swim faster. This is not going to be it, but let's see. Yeah, no. So I've noticed that first I'm looking for a specific bubble. So it has to be going kind of crisscross every which way. It has to be a little bit fast, sort of like this one. It can't just be straight up, because that's most likely a plant. The shadow also has to be big. If it's medium, it's more likely something else. It can't move too fast. So like this one was moving pretty fast. So yeah, it wasn't going to be the scallop that I was looking for. So it has to move, but not too fast. It's like, oh gosh, it's like honestly Goldilocks and the Three Bears, like looking for something so specific just to be able to find it. Sometimes I'm lucky, not like this. Sometimes I'm lucky and I find it within the first one, maybe two or three. Other times, I literally make laps. Leave, come back in, someone's house to kind of refresh it. Still not able to find it, and wow, does that get me very annoyed. So thank goodness this one didn't take too long, and let's hope for the best that this man does not give me another pearl. Also, my hair does not look like the one that the character has. My actual hairstyle that I do have, they do have an Animal Crossing, which I love, but this hairstyle is just so cute and funny, so I just had to kind of wear it. Ever been scared to a scarecrow party? Everyone just sort of hangs around, man. Boring. He sometimes have really funny ones that I kind of enjoy. Alright, I'm not gonna look yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to shore really quickly. Yeah, like this is very slow. I wish there was a way to kind of speed it up, or maybe eat something to speed me up. Oh, Mermaid Vanity. I wonder if that means that I've collected all of them already. Or at least the ones that you're able to, because I'm not 100% sure. What do I have for it? I'm gonna have to check this later on the internet to see if I have everything, because I know I don't have everything for Celeste. I don't even know how people are able to build like half of these things, because I'm not able to get a lot of stars, or at least a lot from every constellation? Question mark? All the types. Okay, so the music box one looks really cute. I'm kind of interested to see what happens when you open it. Alright, so now that means I can change out of this. Yeah, the look I'm sporting looks way better. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and sell these. This we can go ahead and swap. I actually spoke to Katrina, and she told me that I have good luck when it comes to my items not breaking, so I'm very excited about that. So this is when I kind of try to do a lot of things, since I know it's not going to break. Let's see what I got. Did I get some? Oh, that's not. It's so funny. I totally forgot that there's even a Nook Mile thing for shaking trees to see if something comes out of it. I have not done that in so long since I've gotten the catalog, and I've just been buying items and like trying to get it. Now it's kind of funny thinking about how Nookazon is sort of obsolete, not too much though, I guess. Because really, if you have Cyrus, as long as you have the actual item, well, I guess you need the actual item, so I guess it's not too obsolete. But as long as you have the actual item, you don't have to worry about finding variants for these people, because sometimes, wow, they really be asking for your firstborn out here in Nookazon, which is so funny, because the game already has a price for the actual items, but instead of going for that, they go based off of their own value that people give them. So for example, like the Rattan basket, the regular one would be dirt cheap, but then the white one, all of a sudden people are like, I want 50 Nook Mile tickets and a million bells. I'm like, oh, girl, no. That is ridiculous. Yeah, let's sell this. I don't need that. And it's kind of wild that the deep sea creatures don't give you any DIYs. I was under the assumption that since you were able to fish for some of them, then maybe you can get some for deep sea diving. But it doesn't seem like that's necessarily the case, so that was a miss, I feel like. Especially because there was a lot of deep sea items that I definitely know people used to eat, so like crabs and stuff like that, so... I also wonder, maybe for Thanksgiving, maybe if you can get those DIY recipes that you normally make. Oh, I forgot to do the stretching thing for today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Honestly, definitely really cute. The first 3 times. Afterwards, it's kind of just like, okay, I thought, honestly, that they were going to do different movements. So different button presses for each one of them. Let's see. So I figured it'll be different combinations. I'm like, okay, that will be fun, because every time it'll be different button combos and I don't have to worry about it. But it's really just the same ones. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, I thought it'd be a little bit different. It is fun to see maybe some of the NPCs that are around your island to come. Oops. Oh yeah, I missed that. I also like that for some of them. So for example, like Zucker, because he's a lazy one. Sometimes he's not really with the group and he's a little bit slow. So I like little touches like that. I'm complaining about Zucker being slow, but I'm not doing any better. I've actually, now that I think about it, I've never done it with motion control. I feel like I do enough exercise in my life. I don't need to do it in Animal Crossing too. I kind of want to look it up now to kind of see how it looks like. Alright, let's wrap it up. Yes. I wonder how many times more I have to do that. Okay. I'm kind of close to that one. I might even get that one today, maybe. Oh, this is it, so I need to do it 2 more times for the next one. Alrighty, so what else is on my to-do list? Yeah, we'll make that DIY recipe actually. I forgot now that I made a little bakery. I need to go in here. I need to go in here to make stuff. Okay. Oh gosh, I forgot to talk to my villager. There's one right here. Where'd you go? I can't talk to her. I thought I spoke to her too much. She's gonna get annoyed with me. Alright, let's start with this over here. Yeah, so an interesting thing actually that I didn't know about this, but once they're in this kind of sprout form, if you want more yields of them that are different, you'll need to water them. So for example, I didn't water them after I picked them, and when I came back, I only got a yield of 1, and I was like, wait, I thought it was like the pumpkin that after you get a specific yield, if you don't water them, you'll always get that one. Oh, where's she now? Oh, she's so good. I'm so happy. When I saw her, if she didn't have the horns, I mean, she's still cute. So I feel like I still would have wanted her, but those red horns, they just did something to me. I just needed her. That's also why I wanted amiibo cards, because honestly, I love hunting as much as the next person, as long as I have enough, I'll take it. Number 1, they're so hard to kind of procure, and a lot of work to then waste so many on things that you're, wow, they didn't get to water this, on things I didn't even have. On top of that, it's even more annoying, kind of, what do you call it? wasting it. I also feel bad because I kind of feel like, oh, here are all these resources I could be using, but when I see an ugly villager, I just want to leave and move on to the next one. Going through all the talking, just to be able to go and see someone that you're just like, huh, did not even want you. So at that point, I was kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna try my luck with some amiibo cards. So I tried ordering. I saw the pre-order for Best Buy go up, and I got it. I was able to get 3. I was trying to get a little bit more, but they weren't letting me. Uh, Afterwards, I believe I know GameStop went up and theirs were 5, but they kind of ran out. I wasn't able to do it. Uh, then oh come on, really? Then I tried to get it from. I'm trying to remember. It's like, God, did I get more from? I feel like there was another pre-order I was able to do that wasn't Best Buy. It wasn't Walmart, that was for sure. Because I remember asking my local Walmart, and they said, "We've never carried amiibos here." It's like, huh? Well, I'm gonna believe you. Um, yeah, I don't remember where else I got it from. I know I got one from, or no, actually, I did get 3 from Amazon. So I got 3 from Best Buy, 3 from Amazon. Then I was in the car for I was like in the car with my friend, and they told me I was telling them like, oh, like I was looking for Raymond, Judy, their own amiibo cards. I was looking for Dom and Ione, Sasha, Shino, Sherb. I believe it was maybe one more, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh, all right. Do not walk down this. Uh, so at that point, um, they told me, yeah, the odds can be against you. Like, you can probably not even find every single one of them, and that kind of got me to go all the way to Target during the first day they were released to kind of go and kind of see if I can snag at least maybe 1 or 2. Uh, to my surprise, there was a line. Thankfully, it went in early enough, so it wasn't too bad for me. But there was a huge line. Um, Let me not say huge. Huge in the sense of definitely enough people. I'm sure a couple people came in together, or weren't necessarily looking to grab them, but were looking to, I guess, help their friend procure some more. Um, but I just remember the Target doors opening. I know these employees were like, "What the hell are all these people doing here?" And all I heard was the girl at the front, because there are 2 areas that Target tends to put cards, up in the front or in the game section. I figured that would just be the game section, but I mean, honestly, who knows? Target likes to switch it up sometimes. Uh, so all I heard was some girl at the front saying, "Where are the amiibo cards?" And the Target employee was like, "The amiibo cards? I don't even know where that is, but I'm assuming probably the game section." All these people start running. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You're running. It was just wild. They also look like they've never ran before in their entire lives because they all look crazy. Um, and then afterwards, I got there. I walked. I was not gonna run, but I got there and they were all panting. I'm like, Target's not even that big, and the game section was not that far. So I don't know. I was just like, wow. That's all I could think about. Wow. Um, So they kind of asked the person at the front, they're like, "Hey, they were kind of asking us like what we were there for." Um, they were like, "Oh, we're here for the amiibo cards. You guys have them." And they were like, "I just came in. I don't know about no amiibo cards." And some guy kind of told them, "Well, I called yesterday and they told me that you guys had it in the back." And she's like, "I just got in, hun. I don't know nothing about that, but I'll go and check for you." So they came with the amiibo cards, and it was also funny because I didn't know at the time that the Pokemon game actually had their um, their Diamond and Pearl Switch version that had just recently come out, which, side note, I was not a fan of. I wish they would have gone. I mean, I get it for nostalgia or whatever. I was kind of hoping that it would look just a tiny bit better, um, or at least a little bit updated, still keeping the same concept of it changing it, but they didn't. So it was funny. The guy was trying to see if they can divide the line because he wasn't sure if anyone was there for the Switch um, Lite Pokemon version, or if they were solely there for the Amiibo card. So he kind of asked, he was like, hey, I'm actually not even going to pick this up, I don't really need it. I'm only doing it because I have another compile thing that I'm actually close to, that I kind of wanted to finish. So yeah, so he was like, oh, anyone here for the Pokemon Switch Lite? And the girl was just like, we're here for the Amiibo card, just give them. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I mean, they're literally just cards. I mean, obviously I'm here too for them, but I'm not really gonna go crazy on a Target employee over cards. He's just doing his job. Finally, we were able each to get 2. I waited. Actually, Amazon came, I believe, the same day, which was really awesome. So I was able to open 5 packs, and I made a video, which I haven't posted yet, but I will. But I made a video, and I was able to get every single one that I wanted. I did wanted a couple of NPC ones, and then my Best Buy one came, and I kind of was wondering whether or not if I should just return them or maybe actually use them. So finally I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna actually open them up, see what I got. Okay. Is Chanel, is she still down? I'm also very happy that they gave them different speech stuff. Okay. Oh wow, now that this ice is here. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is just make a couple of recipes that I haven't done before, and I think that'll be it. So I've done all of these, so I don't have to worry about these. Let me go to savory. I have another fruit salad. I need one of every fruit except for coconut. I will not be able to make this because I will not even get no tiger pawn. I do have scallops, so that's the only thing I'm really missing. So maybe one day I can make this because I do have squid. I remember that squid was one of them, so I try to stay in that island to kind of make a good amount. Margarita pizza. So I need. Oh, okay. So I forgot to make some flour. Not gonna be able to make that one. No. I think I actually caught a sea bass, but I released it because I thought it was supposed to be a black bass that I needed. This game. Alright, so I guess the only thing I really need to take out is the squid and the fruits. Let's go ahead and do that. This has been amazing. This has been my MVP right here, not having to run all the way to my house. Wow, that was actually one of the reasons also why I kind of redid my other island, was because I put the stores far away from me, and it was just so annoying having to go back and forth to deposit stuff, especially when I was building other things. So that's when I was like, I kind of need to reevaluate how I was going to go ahead and do this. So let's get out. I wish I could kind of ask you how much of things you want to get out, but yeah, I have so much black bass thinking I needed it. Oh, but I do have sea bass. I'm gonna also sell these black basses because I don't even need them, but I think I'll actually end by doing that. Yeah, I caught a lot of shells and stuff because I kind of jumped in a little bit early when I found out that we were going to have cooking stuff. So I just kept a lot of things that I just assumed, like the shrimp, was going to allow uh, actual DIY stuff like octopus. Like, come on, everyone eats octopus. Well, not everyone, but it's definitely found in food. It just wasn't here. Largest tomatoes, oranges, peaches. I believe I have enough cherry. Pears and apple. Am I missing? No, I don't think so. I got the squid right. No, I did not. Okay, so I was missing something. There's a squid anyway. Yeah, so a lot of these things I actually don't need. I can just go ahead and sell. I actually just got this because I liked it. I didn't think it was going to be one of those actual recipe items. Let's see. Here we go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and cook these new recipes and then sell these black basses that I don't need in my inventory. And then I will call it. Okay, so I don't need lies. I need flour. Is that a... Yeah, that is. I hear it. This one. Is it a little long? No, it's not. Is it a DIY? I'm not mad at it. Okay. Let me actually. There's a couple things I can probably put back. I won't need all the wheat, sugar cane, carrots. Right, and then let's keep cooking. There we go. Honestly, what I do with these, I just sell them because I do take them sometimes with me for Mystery Island stuff. That way I can eat one thing and then have enough energy to break rocks and stuff later. But now what I've been doing is just taking one of the coffees from the boost to go and just doing that. So have I never made these? Wow, I've never made these. I really thought I did. Oh wait, I actually feel like I actually just recently got it, so maybe I haven't been able to. This is, yeah, this is not happening, and yeah, I think everything else I made. pretty much everything else I've made. So actually, let's just quickly. I believe this just jam. So it just needs the, yeah, just needs that. So what I do is I just bake, give them to either villagers or put them around for decoration if I have like a specific theme for some place and maybe I want to add food to it. And then the last thing that I would do is just honestly sell them. So at least I can get some kind of money. Okay, and then I'm gonna get out. I don't need the black grass. I guess I could put that tilapia. I really thought they would have the tilapia, although there are some recipes that require. Wow, I don't even know what buttons I'm clicking anymore. There are some recipes that require some stuff that are deep sea diving, but it's not the immediate recipe. It's kind of a different recipe that just so happens to require it. So that's why I'm not going to quickly throw out all the other ones that I have, because I'm not. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow today. Oh wow, what is going on with me? And I'm looking at the time too. I said it was this was gonna be short, and it ends up being just a regular amount of time for this. Oh, this is so sad. See, this thing with this game, you're like, okay, I have this, and this to do, and I think I could spend this much time doing it, and then you spend like 5 hours later, and you're just like, what happened? The cherry jam, actually, I might use. I'll probably put something else around here too. So for right now, I'm just going to place the item there. Later on, I'll get something to put it on top of. Just gonna put away the cherry. Just stick on here, and then let's sell the sea basses. And then we're just going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to be going to actually, because I already went to the Happy Home Paradise islands, and I got Stitches, so I'm very excited to see kind of what his theme is and kind of decorate his home. I did Marlowe, though I didn't record that one, but Marlowe came out so good. I really stayed there for a long time, taking a whole bunch of pictures. So, and I'm just gonna sell the food too. Oh, I kept the wheat with me, but I guess I just go ahead and leave it honestly. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you all for joining me on a just regular excursion of what I do in Animal Crossing. Thankfully, it honestly would have probably taken even longer if I didn't do a couple stuff beforehand. But hope you guys are enjoying the 2.0 update. Definitely catch my next video of me kind of doing Stitch's own Happy Home Paradise house. And I will see you guys next time.